Well, hello, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Hello, hello. Welcome into your weekly reading. This is going to be for November 8th through the 15th. I'm pretty sure, I think. No, it's right. Yes. Okay. This is your weekly reading. I'm going to take a look at your recent past that's still affecting your current situation, and then, of course, the immediate outcome or future, and then what's going on underneath. Always pull that card. This is a general reading, meaning it will not resonate with everyone. Take what resonates, leave the rest. And if it does resonate, there is a link below to the extended version. So check it out. Ooh. Well, I like the way it starts out. 6 of Wands, baby. Are you feeling victorious? Confident? That would be very nice, right? Going into, this is eclipse week, right? We're still in Scorpio season, big transformative energy, can get a little intense. So, hey, I'm all about feeling victorious, right? I'm sure you are too. Okay, air signs, where are we going to go today? There we go. Okay. I don't think you're seeing the victory, but it's there. Okay. I'm going to scoot these up a little bit. Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, okay. Going on underneath. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Wow. This one feels just like the fire sign readings or the reading I just did. This one feels bigger than a week. I'll tell you that. It feels like a pretty big reading here. Man, with a lot going on. Okay, let's dive in. As I tap more into it, I may clarify a couple things for you, but okay. So, what's going on underneath that you may not be aware of? You have the 7 of Wands. So this feels like it honestly comes in like you're having to, or you like defend yourself for some reason. Like you're having to defend your actions, your decisions, kind of like how you're processing things, moving forward, not moving forward. It just feels like you have to defend yourself, which I usually don't get that, honestly, so much with the 7 of Wands. Usually it's my big resistance, like you just have resistance to something, but this feels more like you're defending yourself, or you feel the need, like you have to defend yourself or justify your actions or your decisions or what you're doing. And you may not even realize you're doing this. I don't think you do, but it's definitely in play. It might be the reason that you maybe are not making decisions moving forward because you're too busy trying to rationalize and have to defend it to yourself as to why you're making those decisions. And I say that because of your recent past, the energy I'm looking at. So 6 of Wands, like I mentioned earlier, the Moon and the Judgment. Yeah, you're not seeing the full picture here. You're not. And I highly doubt that you feel victory is at hand here. Victory and confidence is here. You can't see it. But what I think the victory here is that you honestly are opening up to aligning and listening to your intuition, to the messages from the universe, to your heart. And you're getting more and more to a place where you're going to be able to move forward from the past. It's like this is literally about answering the call as well as making peace with the past so that you can answer the call forward, to move forward. And usually this is a crossroad. So this does feel like you have decisions to make. It definitely feels like you have decisions to make. It does kind of get the sense that you're being called in a particular direction. I do, but it feels like you are questioning it or having to, like I said, you're defending that. I think even with yourself kind of thing. Or choosing path A and choosing path B. It's like there's pros and cons to both paths. And you're playing this devil advocate with yourself almost. And I think it's causing a lot of confusion. It's causing a lot of shutdown. Like shutdown, can't do it. Not making a decision here. And I do feel like it's linked to the lack of clarity, because I feel like you do want clarity here, but it's just the moon. The moon shines a light on things that are hidden, that needs to come up to the surface to be healed. And that's what's happening here. That's what's happening, because when you start really listening and opening up to your intuition, opening up to your heart, and acknowledging, okay, I do feel this way. I feel guided this way. I do feel intuitively excited about this idea or this thought versus this thought. And then you're opening up to the process of acknowledging that kind of thing. And that can be a little shocking to you, because if you, like with the moon and the judgment, you might be surprised at what your intuition and your heart is telling you. And it actually might be completely different than you thought it would tell you. And that's kind of what it feels like, because it's almost like you're trying to defend your decisions that you want to make logically with what your intuition and what your heart's telling you. And I think there might be a there might be a rub there, and it might be surprising. And the moon is like, hey, you're not seeing everything here. There's a reason why your intuition's saying this, but you may be wanting to go logically somewhere else. But I like the victory in the sense that I get this is you are receiving those messages and you're opening up to listening to them, which is absolutely a victory, versus being shut down, closed off, not happening, not playing, universe, not playing. I don't see that. So this is good. This is good. I like this. You're getting there. You're opening up to the messages, and you're going to need them for sure, because in your current energy, you have the Hanged Man, the Three of Swords, and the Ten of Wands. Man, man. This Hangman, it is coming in a scotch like stagnation, in the sense that it's almost like you keep waiting and hoping that you will change your perspective on something that broke your heart, something that was very painful to you. Very painful. I mean, just look at the card. Painful. Very painful. Something that did close your heart back down. And it's like you're waiting around for a new perspective to kind of come in. Maybe a new intuitive message from the universe to come in about this. And you're just waiting, and you're waiting, and you're waiting, and you're like, any new perspective, any new ideas would be great, and I don't think you feel like it's coming. And so I feel like this Ten of Wands is a little bit like you keep doing all this other work. It's like you're waiting around for a change in perspective or some new information or ideas about this broken heart, or this pain that you're carrying in your heart. And you're just so focused on other things. Like you're doing so much work in other areas because you don't have the clarity. You're not willing to make some decisions here yet. You're not willing to maybe open up to the truth about the pain. Honestly, the truth of it. Maybe you're looking for this new perspective about the why it had to happen or where you're at or how to move forward, when really it's maybe just about owning the truth of it. Just opening up and owning the truth of what happened and where you're at, and it is what it is kind of thing. Because this almost feels like a distraction. This feels like you're taking on all this other stuff as a form of a distraction to get away from what's happening right here. To get away from just surrendering to the pain, surrendering to the heartbreak, surrendering to it is what it is, it happened, and I am where I am, now what kind of thing. Now I've really got to address this. This hurts. This hurts. I've got to address this. I've got to make some decisions about how to move forward, how to heal this pain kind of thing. And I don't think you're there. You're resisting it. You're a little stagnant, a little stagnation about like just a resisting seeing it differently. And I think it's forcing you to do too much in other areas of your life, whether that be too much trying to force clarity to come, try to force action, try to force peace, or to try to force a different result without just the heart of the matter. What is the heart of the matter here? There's some pain here. There's some heartbreak here. And it is what it is. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes, as we all know, life just freaking hurts. It hurts. It hurts. And it puts us in positions to where we have to move or do something about it. Whether that be move into a different space within ourselves to just acknowledge it and to focus on healing that and making decisions based on a healed place in our life versus making decisions based out of pain kind of thing. And it also is a motivator. It's a motivator for us to realize what we want and what we don't want to. Because we are human, and that typically pain is a one hell of a motivator for all us humans. Because if we were always comfortable and living in the lap of luxury, if you will, and we never experience pain or discomfort, will we ever continue to grow or move? Probably not. I know I probably would not. As much as I don't like per se that answer, it just is what it is, right? Pain makes us move. Pain makes us acknowledge certain things. Pain makes us make different decisions. So I feel like you're in it. You're in that. Now the outcome energy I do like. It's the Page of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles, and then the Magician. So throughout this very painful process, which I feel like you're gonna, there's healing here to be had. Throughout this painful process, you are getting very clear about what you don't want. So you're clear about what you don't want, and you are going into, how can I create something different than this pain? How can I move on and be happy again? How do I create happiness? How do I create something better that's peaceful, that feels more in alignment with me? How do I create that? And you're getting into that place of, okay, because what I feel like you really want is this Nine of Pentacles. This is self-confidence. This is worthiness. This is comfort. This is, I've achieved a lot in my life, and I see the fruits of my labor, and I'm able to experience, see, feel, taste, touch all the fruits of my labor, of everything I've achieved, and I'm able to sit back and be comfortable in it. I'm able to just appreciate it and relish in it and just be comfortable and secure and self-confident and proud of yourself for everything you've done. And you are in the process of manifesting that. You've got to get through the pain. You've got to go through the broken heart here, getting through the pain. You do that. That is for sure. You do. And then you've got a Page of Cups here in the outcome. So this honestly can be an apology. It's messages of love that are coming in, whether it's messages from your intuition, the universe that are coming in, whether it's an apology from someone, whether it's of your best friend or family just reaching out to you and saying, hey, I haven't heard from you in a while, let's meet up. You know, that's like messages type of love thing, something that comes from the heart, that comes from a well-meaning place, that will feel good to you. And this also can be inspiration. You know, maybe inspiration comes to you when you least likely expect it, from a least likely source. You might find out that something that you never found interesting or inspiring before, messages come through, whether it's on social media or the television, or you're passing a book in the window, and suddenly you just get inspired to read that book or to try that out or to learn more about that. That's inspiring messages from the heart too, because it's resonating with you. So I feel like messages from a good place of love are coming in. Messages or inspiration are coming in. It's something that you've been wanting, you've been manifesting, and it's going to help you, I think, further get clear or have some clarity on what it is you want next for yourself, what's important to you, what you value, what path, or what crossroads, what path you're going to go, you know? And it may be more options than you think here too. You might have more options. You might be which also may be a little bit of this resistance, a little bit of I'm defending that there's only two paths, path A or path B. Okay, but maybe you're just not open to another path. Maybe there's multiple pathways to get to what you want. You just have to be open and willing to see it. You have to be open and willing to acknowledge that you're not seeing the full picture here just yet. You're not seeing it just yet. And there's more that meets the eye here that maybe you haven't been willing to see yet. Like, what if you think there's path A or path B? What if there's path C that blends A and B? Or what if there's path D that's completely different, that hasn't even been revealed to you yet? It's possible. It's possible. Okay, air signs. Let's tap, shall we? Let's tap on this. Let's help you out here. So if you're new to tapping, there's a link below in the description box, so be sure and check it out. Oh, your card just flew out. Freaky. Because I actually have never seen, in back-to-back readings, I've never seen the same Power Thought card pop out, but this one did. And so in the fire sign, so you may want to watch the fire sign video, especially if you're an Aries, Leo, Sag, in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Maybe watch the fire sign reading as well. But they had the same card, I love my body, which is very specific. I love my body. Let's see. I create peacefulness in my mind, and my body reflects this peacefulness as perfect health. Okay. And I mentioned this in the fire sign reading, but I'm like, usually this would match with the Queen of Pentacles. And I don't see the Queen of Pentacles here. I don't see any queens in your reading. But I don't see the Queen of Pentacles, but she is about connecting to nature. And it was funny because in the extended, one of the affirmations the fire signs got was connect to nature. So it's like the Queen of Pentacles came out in her own way, just with the affirmation cards. But yeah, let's tap on this. Interesting, very interesting for this week. Okay, let's tap on this. Let's hopefully open you up to loving yourself a little bit more in your body. So let's go, side of the hand, repeat after me. Even though I don't know how I'm going to do this, that's okay. Because I am opening up and I'm willing to accept and love my body. So even though I may have struggled with this concept my entire life, that's okay too. I honor my journey, and as part of my growth, I'm going to open up to loving my body just as it is. So even though this may be hard, and I have a lot of resistance around this concept, that's okay. That's okay. I am where I am, and that's okay. And at the same time, I'm willing to open up to loving my body just a little bit more. And I'm opening up to creating peacefulness in my mind. And I am trusting that my body will reflect this peacefulness as perfect health. And I'm ready for perfect health. And I'm opening up to receiving wellness and allowing wellness in as I create peacefulness in my mind. And I'm trusting and allowing my body to reflect this peacefulness as perfect health. So I'm really opening up and willing to create peacefulness in my mind. And I know my body reflects this back to me as perfect health. I'm allowing wellness in. I'm allowing peacefulness to come in. And I'm allowing myself peace in my mind. Okay, let's take a deep breath in. Let it go. Okay, air signs. I hope this helped. We are going to do some more tapping in the extended. We're also going to get some advice from you from the universe. So I hope to see you over there. But if not, I hope this helped. Create some peace in your mind, okay? So it reflects in your body. Take it easy this week. And I'll see you next time. Bye.